Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am getting ready to make some of our shower steamers. I'm just going to show like the general process for making them, and that'll be like the extent of this video. Hope you all are doing well so far today, and I hope you're all having a good week. I'm having a pretty decent week. So I went ahead and just prepped my oven to 350. I'm gonna put my gloves on because I will be working more so with my hands with this one. And these are nitrile gloves. Just an FYI, in case anyone's worried about their a latex allergy. These are synthetic latex with nitrile. So no worries there. So for this recipe, it's very simple. Very simple. We're using baking soda and some filtered water. I have a Brita filter here. And we're using baking soda. So our recipes are very simple. They literally do not take much to make it all. You know, just for the sake of transparency, so you guys know how I make my stuff. I'm including it here. So this is like, the ratio is 1 cup baking soda to a 1/4 cup of water. And since I'm going to be using 2 cups in this pack, but 4 cups overall, I'm going to fill my water to half of my measuring cup. And as always, I always clean and sterilize everything after and before each use. And because this is a very generic recipe, it's also open to like variability. So we're gonna go ahead and baking soda in. Don't know if you can see this, but there's a lot of it. Okay. And then we're gonna go ahead and get our spatula. I'm gonna just go ahead and mix around the baking soda to start off with. So this is kind of I do my recipe a little bit reverse. So I know there are recipes out there where you can just, you know, do the baking soda and then add the essential oils, but because I don't have the big ones yet, I'm gonna be doing that. I also like this recipe a little bit more because I feel like it will save you how much essential oil you're using. So with this, we just go and we're gonna make a little divot. We're just gonna mix in the filtered water. And the goal is to just make sure there's no loose baking soda at the end of mixing. And then we're gonna put it into our cupcake liners over there. Make sure y'all can see me. And then we're gonna, so the recipe is basically with water and baking soda. Combine, mix, make sure there's no loose baking soda. And then with that, then you basically bake it for 15 minutes at 350. This is like an online recipe as well. You can very easily find it if you just type in like DIY shower steamers even. But I want to make sure that I have something for people that like maybe don't want to try the soap, or maybe they just want something that's more like very simple set of forget it aromatherapy. If they don't want to trust like something like new going on their body, especially if they have something that works well. Which reminds me, I will be coming out with resale videos later this week after lunch. Basically talking about the different benefits of the essential oils in my products. So stay tuned for that. Let me see, this is really nice and like chunky. And I am gonna go with my hands a little bit when I pack it into the thing. So you can see there's still some loose baking soda. So I can pour it all around. It's basically about 1 cup and like a quarter. Yeah. And as I mentioned, this is a very, very simple recipe. So there's not much to it. Just gotta make sure that your proportions are right. Yeah, and like you have fun with it, because for me this is like, I'm having fun making stuff. Like that's my, it's like I get to use my chemistry degree. Finally, kind of thing. Okay, since these are going to be scented as well, I also want them to have like a little bit of color to them, so you can obviously differentiate them on the site. So I'm going to do is take these smaller bowls and kind of split them and just make some different colors with our soap dye. It's going to be our first one. So this one, the first one I'm going to start off with is the juniper and bergamot blend, and I'm going to go with a light green, I think, for this one. So this is, yeah, like a yellow green. So I'm just going to add 4 drops. Just gonna use this one to mix the color in. The reason why I'm doing this method is so I can use the soap dye, because it's gonna bind to the water. I feel like a little bit easier. It's like a really pretty green. That's exactly like the green I want. So we're just gonna keep on mixing, make sure it's all incorporated. I want it to be, and then we're just gonna put in like a green. So to start off, I'm gonna make like 4 each, or about 4 each of these for each scent. And that's just simply because I do have the bundle discount for them with the where you can get 4 shower steamers for a discount rate, and that bundle discount applies to for the first 4. I tried to make it so that it was like each 4 you get the discount, but it basically does it so like once you get 4, it's like 4 minimum, and then it just applies a discount. So that's not really how I want it to go. So we're just gonna be making do until I can figure out a better way to do it. So what it looks like now, it's like a nice little slurry, and I'm just gonna load these into the tins. You can see like right there where my finger is. Okay. Alright, I'll just pan over. So that's what they look like right now. In the pans. So I'm gonna continue to do this with the rest of the scents. So next thing I'm gonna do is the white tea gardenia. I think I just want them to be like a white. I don't think I want anything like super colorful with that one. So I'm just gonna leave it I'm just gonna use the white. I'm just clean this off. So basically I'm taking 2 scoops of the big spatula to make like 4 of these small ones. Again, super easy recipe, so I'm just gonna speed through the next part. Okay, so for the ones that have similar color schemes, so like our lavender and chamomile, and then our violet and jasmine, because they have similar color schemes even with like the soaps, and I'm basing these off of what like the soaps look like for the most part. So for this one I did add it's a different color, but I added a few more drops. But to like help differentiate it within the shop, these ones, since this is the lavender chamomile, I'm gonna add some lavender to it, just a little bit. That's not enough. And that's just to help differentiate it within the shop, as well as for myself when I'm making them. So that's gonna be the lavender and chamomile, and then the same thing will be done. So like I have an orange one here as well. That one's for the frankincense and myrrh, but there's also gonna be an orange one for our Lang Lang and sweet orange. So this one I used orange yellow, and the other one's gonna be plain orange. And I'm going to differentiate it by using the orange peel powder in the Lang Lang orange one. Alright, Lang Lang is the orange one. So if you're wondering why like this one, when I made it, it's had a little bit more water, the reason why I did that is I did it on accident but on purpose. So for the ones where I have to differentiate the color, so like I had 2 orange ones, but they're completely different scents, I'm kind of mimicking what's in the soap. So like the Lang Lang and sweet orange, I put orange peel powder in them, so I put it in the shower same as well. Still safe for your drains. It dissolves. It'll fall away just like the baking soda will. Same thing with the sandalwood. I'm putting the sandalwood, I'm doing that one next. So the little slurry of water that's like extra, basically when I add the powder into it, it got really dry, as you saw with the orange peel powder. So I basically just add the water back so it gets to the consistency like all the rest. So now I'm gonna pop these in the oven for 15 minutes, and then I'll show you what they look like once they're done.